When I wish you good morning, GOODMORNING, why the hell do you reply me with GDMRNG or GM or whatever it's M? What the fuck is GM, man? If I write you good morning, I expect a good morning from you, not a GM. What the fuck is a GM?
Yo, what's up guys, it's Trickies and today I'm back with another video. Now I'm sure all of you are already familiar with custom camos in zombies, and if you're not, basically you can put your own camos into the game, and this can be anything from weapon camos to map textures or even perk icons. Pretty much anything you can think of, you can actually change what it looks like. Now throughout the years we've seen some really good camos being used by good higher-end players, and on the other hand we've also seen a lot of absolute monstrosities, and that's what we're here to talk about today. I'm going to be going over the top 5 worst camos I've ever seen in zombies. Now for this video I actually decided not to just do singular camos by themselves, so if it's just one camo that looks horrendous, I'm not going to be including that in the video because there's just so many I can make. I mean, I can make a top 100 list of just horrendous camos because there's just so many. But instead I actually decided to make it on individual players' camos themselves, so if your game looks horrible you might already be on this list. Now if you don't know what I mean when I say players' camos individually, don't worry, you'll know what I mean when I start the video. Now at our number 5 spot we have Sleep Was Taken, and this person has his whole map themed around chickens, literally chickens. I mean, yeah, even his perks are chickens. Every square inch of this map is covered in chickens in one way or another, and there's not a lot of gameplay of this anymore. He literally has his whole map covered in chickens, so I mean he's got to have a spot on this list. Now if you don't know who Sleek was, he used to play no jug games on Darice, and it literally got to the point where I couldn't even tell if he was playing no jug or not because all of his perks were the same. They were all chickens. I mean, you couldn't even tell what perks he had. I mean, for all I know, he could have been playing with a jug. Now at our number 4 spot here, we have the legendary Sultanat, and basically his whole map is themed around, guess what? Himself. Literally himself. All the zombies have shirts that say his name on it. I mean, everything. He just got his profile picture and his name just scattered everywhere on the map. His whole map is literally themed around himself, and that's why he deserves a spot on this list. It's literally all based around him. And I didn't even mention the fact that his Kino looks more like a laser tag arena than a theater. And wait, I didn't even get to the best part yet. Whenever he gets hit 4 times and gets a red screen, guess what happens? Something pops up on his screen that says alert, watch out. It's like when he was making this, he's like, oh yeah, when I get a red screen, this is gonna totally remind me to watch out, you know? It's like as if the big blood stain wasn't enough, you know? He's got to make sure that he watches out. So yeah, not only does this camo just look bad, it's also completely pointless, and in my opinion, it's actually more of a distraction than it is actually helpful. So next up we have Notway's Origins camos, and guess what he based his map on? We saw Sultanat base his map on himself, and Notway chose McDonald's. Fucking McDonald's. McDonald's, are you kidding me? Like, it just can't be real. I refuse to believe that this is real. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's everything from the tank to the staffs to the robots. It's all just covered in McDonald's theme. I don't even know what the hell it is. It just looks so bad. It's like red, blue, yellow. It just looks so bad. I mean, even the Panzers got the colors all over them. It just looks so bad. And this isn't just some little kid either. This is like a grown man playing zombies, and he's playing with these camos that just look like color blocks. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you can see for yourself how bizarre it is. Watching Notway play is the same thing as going to a circus. That's the kind of vibe this map gives me. It just feels like a circus. Now, in my opinion, the only thing he's missing is Ronald McDonald zombies, and then that would make this like 10 out of 10 camos. Like, he would vault up to number 1 if he had Ronald McDonald zombies. Now, at our number 2 spot, we have Big Brain Broke You, and honestly, I'm kind of scared that I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this on YouTube, but it's allowed on Twitch, so I'm gonna take my chances. And we have the Hentai Kino. Yes, you heard me right, Hentai. Every wall on the map is covered with hentai. That's literally the camo. And I've seen people playing with this camo. It's not just Big Brain Broke You. It's not just the guy I'm mentioning now. It's a lot of people that play with this camo. And you just gotta have some kind of insanity level to play with this camo. Like, you seriously need to get your mental health checked out if you're playing with this camo. I'm not even joking at this point. You really have got to see a doctor or something. I mean, I'm being serious. I've seen people playing Ascension, and it was just everywhere. It was on every gun. Every single texture was hentai. It's like, I don't even know how you can play with this. Anyway, I gotta move on from this. I'm sick of talking about it, man. Just, if you want to look at it, you can. There you go. This is number 2. Wow. I don't know. Now, before we get into our number one spot, I'm going to be going over some honorable mentions first. Now, next up, we have Magic Glowbox, and now I'm just going to say this. I will give him credit because he's kind of one of the main people that innovated camos and really made like matte texture camos a big deal, and a lot of people started really playing with a lot of camos after his 236 Kino game. So he's kind of influenced the community a lot in that way. But man, these Kino textures are just not it. I mean, you got the Adidas zombies, and the whole map is just blue and like these weird blue tiles. And then he's got the come on bro trap switches, and then he's got 240 all over his map, and of course right up on top of the box you can see like a pray for T-gun. I don't even know what that is. Like it's all wild. Those camos are just out there, and I don't know, it definitely deserved a spot on the honorable mentions. Also, you can't forget about his Mickey Mouse zombies on 5. Now, next up for our honorable mentions, we have these, I'm calling them blob hands because I don't know what the hell else to call them. No, I felt that these were so bad that I gave them a spot for the honorable mentions. Even though it's just one camo by itself, I knew I said I was not going to do that. But man, these are just so bad. It's literally just a big blob of hands. That's what it is, you can see. Now, at our number one spot, we have the king of camos himself, Bagsy. And his camos are pretty much based off an LSD trip. That's what his whole map is themed off of. I mean, you can see it yourself everywhere. There's always something going on. It's complete eye candy. Everything is just red, blue, pink, purple, anything. Every single color imaginable is just all over the map. There's not a dull corner. Every single speck of the map is colored. And I mean, it's not just his Doris either. It's every single map. It's even his loading screens, like the map lobby screen whenever you're like going into the maps. It's those two. It's everything. It's all over his game. If you watch Bagsy's stream, it's all over. Everything is just colored, and I mean, it's just absolute insanity. You watch this stream, you're gonna lose your mind. Something's gonna happen, and I'll tell you, it's not gonna be good. Now, I can sit here and I can go to each map of Bagsy, and I can sit here and pick apart his camos for like an hour. I mean, there's just so many camos in his game that are just like this. And if you want the Bagsy pack yourself, you can put these camos in your own game if you want to. I'm going to link all the camos that I can below if you guys actually want to use these for some fucking reason. I'm going to link all the camos in the description. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this is a lot shorter than my usual video, but, you know, I didn't want to make it too long or anything. Once again, make sure to check out the description if you want to actually use any of these camos. I won't have them all because, of course, they're not all available. You can ask Notway if you want to use his. I don't really think he has his out there. And Sleek, I mean, you can just go look up a picture of a chicken and put it all over your map. What do you guys think actually was the worst camo out of all of these? Make sure to tell me in the comments what you guys think was the worst camo. And if there's any camos that I didn't include that you guys think I should have included, make sure to tell me in the comments below as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace. Have a good weekend.
What is this horseshit? What is this?